Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me. Today is August 17th, 2022, and how are you? If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, and head on over to anchor.fm / Hello Cupcake It's Me, and check out the podcast. Head on over to the blog and give the blog some love, hellocupcakeitsme.com, and if you haven't done so already, like and subscribes. So, wow, this weekend has been really long, and I was just on the move all weekend long, and it was nice. Saturday I got together with a friend of mine. We went out for some lunch and did some running around and shopping that she needed to do, and just spent all day Saturday not being at home and not being like just blah. I started off the morning like wanting to do something, but wasn't exactly sure what it was that I wanted to do or what it was that I was going to do. So that was kind of a nice reprieve to just get a hold of her and all of a sudden like, hey, yeah, let's go do the things. But yeah, it was nice. Like I said, I woke up Saturday morning not really wanting to do much of anything, but I knew I didn't want to stay home. So I was going to go check out some yard sales. Not that I need any more shit, but just because I wanted something fun to do, and I love going to yard sales. Very nostalgic for me. Used to go to them all the time with my grandmother growing up, and it was like just a huge part of my childhood. And plus, you never know what kind of fun little things you're gonna find at a yard sale for like $1. However, you know, most people nowadays, they think that they have the Antiques Roadshow worth of crap, and they want to charge exuberant prices or whatever, but that's neither here nor there. So, after that, came home, just kind of relaxed Saturday evening, finished watching A League of Their Own on Prime TV, and or Amazon Prime, whatever the hell you want to call it. And then Sunday, I got up and I went over to my sister's house and spent all day Sunday with her and her boyfriend, and her boyfriend was so freaking amazing. He completely refinished my headlights. So you know how like your headlights get that really dim, foggy, frosted look, and just kind of makes your car look old and cheap. He has the Bondo kit or whatever it's called to completely refinish those to make them look like they're brand new headlights, and I'm like, oh my god, thank you. Then afterward, he washed my car. I'm like, thank you? Like, that was so amazingly awesome of him. And, but prior to that, we went over to Goodwill, and we, I found, like, a lot of really cool Funko Pop. And you can see some of them sitting up against my valance right there, and right over my shoulder, like, that whole thing right there is Funko Pop. I have them across the valance here. I have a whole shelf over here. I have a brand new shelf, like, starting here. In my bedroom, I have 4 shelves that are just packed. And then there's a bookshelf here that has them across. There's a shelf right here on this wall that has some on there. Like, to say that I have an addiction is, yeah. So, also, you guys know my financial situation, and so I was really kind of just debating telling you this story because I know that there's going to be someone, or, you know, a couple of someones on that come across this video that's going to talk mad shit, but you know what, whatever. I'm feeling the need to share this story. So Saturday when I was out with my friend, there was a waitress at the store or at the restaurant that we went to, and my spirit would not leave her the fuck alone. Like, I was just hyper fixated on her, and I kept watching her, and she was over at the terminal just like typing and stuff, and as she kind of let her guard down for a second, and call it an overactive imagination, call it psychic intuition, call it empathy, sympathy, whatever you want to call it. It felt like this deluge of emotions was coming to me, and like I kept getting these visions and these like scenarios playing through my head, like of her being extremely stressed out, and like problems with her children, and a problem with a relationship, and her not being present at work, and not wanting to be at work because she had something otherwise engaging that day. And just like my spirit kept telling me, you know, what's wrong with her? You need to like focus good, positive energy on her. And so she comes up and goes to give us coffee, and I'm like, hey girl, how are you? And she's like, and you know, she does that obligatory, oh, I'm good, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, how are you? How are you? Not how are you, I'm a customer and just talking to you. How are you? And she stops and she like kind of tilts her head to the side, and I'm good. I'm okay. I'm, you know, just doing the best. And I smiled. I'm like, yeah, sometimes that's all we can do. And the fact that you showed up, maybe that's all you need to do today. She's like, you are the first person who's ever asked me that. And I said, I'm sorry that you don't have more people in your life that are willing to stop and like actually check in on you. And she smiles. She's all, yeah, thank you. And she walked away. And I thought, okay, maybe that satiated my need to like connect with her and just like stop her in her tracks and like make her check in with herself. It wasn't. So my spirit kept going on and on and on and on. I was like, fucking hell. So I asked my friend for some paper and a pen, and I write out a letter to this lady. I said, I know it's strange for a complete, total stranger to like just sideline you like that, and I know that you were just being friendly in saying, oh, I'm doing good, when deep down inside you're not. I don't know what you're going through, but know you're doing the best you can with what you have afforded to you. Things are going to get they're only going to get better. So give yourself permission to live your life and learn the power of no. You're doing way too much for way too many people who don't deserve your time and your effort. Know that you are loved, know that you are seen, and know that all your hard work is going to pay off. I hope that you're blessed. And just keep doing you. Don't let other people dim your light. And I took her tip and I rolled it up in the note, and I put her pin in there. And I wanted to leave before she had a chance to read the note, because I didn't want to stick around for recognition or to like hear her praise or whatever else. When my spirit talks to me like that, I don't seek out the like limelight, like, oh yes, look, I listened to my spirit and I blessed somebody with the gift of just being a decent fucking human being. shower me with praises and I gotta get it for the grams and I gotta. No, I don't like that. I'm one of those people that when I bless someone, I want to put that blessing on them and walk away from it. And I don't want to like draw attention. Not that I'm a holy man or whatever, and this is the closest to spirituality I think I've talked to you guys about on this channel, but you know, I don't think that blessing somebody, however that might be, you know, was it that $10 tip that I gave her, or was it just the fact that I took a moment to reach out to another human being to check in with them, or what? But my friend had to be slow as freaking molasses, and she ended up coming by and taking the note and the tip and everything before I had a chance to get out of there. And so I sat there and I listened to her read the note to some of the other girls and the other waiter, and she's like, "Oh my God, he's so sweet," and blah blah blah. And I'm like, "God damn it, I did not want that. I don't want the limelight put on me like that. You know, just bless and go. That's what I wanted to do with that." So we ended up leaving, and then we went to the dollar store, and there was a homeless gentleman in there. And after I had paid for my lunch and gave the waitress a tip, I had about $8 left over after I paid for my stuff at the Dollar Tree. But while I was there at the Dollar Tree, there was a homeless man, and he had a few belongings that he was trying to purchase, and some of it was hygiene stuff. And he put back a couple of the hygiene products just so that he could get the few items of food and some basic necessities, like some of the tools or whatever, and some food that he needed or wanted. And when he went to put the hygiene stuff back, I looked at him. I was like, "Buddy, you need that, right?" He's like, "Yeah." I grab it and I handed it back to the cashier, and then I took out a couple of bucks and I handed it to the cashier, and I'm like, "Here." And he's all, thank you so much." I'm like, "Not a problem, buddy." And after I had paid all my stuff, I had $8 left over. And I was just like, my spirit then is like, "Michael." I was like, okay. So I found him, and I gave him I gave him 5 of the $8 that I had, and he was with another guy. And I was like, "I'm sorry, it's not more. This is legitimately like all I have right now." He's like, "You've done more for me right now than I've had done for me in the last week or two." I'm all, sadly I believe that. But you know, be blessed, do the best you can, and know that things will eventually turn around for you. He's like, "God bless you." I'm like, "Well, thank you." I don't know what to say to people when they say stuff like that, but had I had just a few dollars more, there was a thrift store right next to where they were, and had I had a few dollars more, I would have like gone in there and put $20 down and like asked the thrift store if they would allow the 2 gentlemen to come in and get like 2 new shirts, 2 new pants, and a new pair of shoes or something like that. But I just didn't have that type of money, so hopefully, you know, that little bit of money brought a blessing into their life. And I don't give a damn how people use the money. I know there's people that would be like, oh, those fucking hobos are probably just going to use it to go buy drugs or go buy alcohol or whatever. That's not what giving money is. And you all know that I don't have it to give like that, but I know what it's like to have nothing. I know what it's like to not even have $1. And I just so happen to have been blessed with an extra an extra $40. And all my bills were taken care of. I had gas in my car, and I was able to go have a good day with my friend. I was able to buy some of the things that I needed at the dollar store, and I felt like I needed to bless these people. And my spirit told me to bless these people. And when I don't listen to my spirit, that's when things happen. That's when bad things happen for me. And so it's very difficult to get to learn to listen to that little voice that tells you, hey, give for this person. And it's just like, okay. So I don't know why I felt compelled to tell you that story right now, but it was just one of those things that, like, hey, share this story. Might be something someone needs to hear. And I think you've heard me talking about, like, giving selflessly without expectations of reward. And that's what I did, is I gave selflessly without expectations of reward. And that's what I always try to do. I try to bless more than I curse. And I see things from other points of view. And right, wrong, or indifferent, I can put myself into that situation and empathize and sympathize with that person's thoughts and feelings, regardless if it's like societally frowned upon or whatever. I can understand that side of the coin. And I try to put things out there in a very positive, loving way. So, yeah. Completely not what I was going to talk about with today's video, but yeah. So, on kind of a vulgar haha note, last night at the trivia, I think we did okay. Haven't really looked at the scores yet this morning because I did my usual wake up and come and sit right in front of the camera. And today I'm doing my video on my iPhone because my laptop is acting sus, and I think that it might be infected or whatever. But so last night I programmed one of my old phones to run automations whenever you plug it in and unplug it. And it's sexual in nature, but I'm gonna play it for you. So when you plug it in, it says,
"Stick it all the way in, Daddy. I need you to fill my hole. Oh, your plug is so big."
And then when you unplug it,
"I miss you being inside me. Daddy, I'm for your big, fat, throbbing plug."
For your big, fat, throbbing plug. And so everyone at the bar thought that was freaking hilarious, and I had multiple people come up and like, how did you do that? How did you like just wow, and all that other stuff. And they recorded me plugging it in and unplugging it, and so I'm actually going to prank my sister's boyfriend by doing that to his phone. And I think I'm going to, like, just be kind of geeky with it. Like, yes, Lord and Master, give to me your power, or something like that. And, you can only do it with iPhones or whatever. And, you do it through the shortcut settings. Through the Shortcuts app. And you have to have a newer version of iPhone to be able to properly do it in shortcuts. But that gave a lot of people giggles last night when I played that for them. So, but anyways, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and let you go, because I see that we're heading over 20 minutes now. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Have any questions that you want to talk to me directly about, put it in the comment section down below, or shoot me an email, hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. Head on over to anchor.fm/hellocupcakeitsme to listen to the podcast. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.